Johnny Venezia at RotoWire. We're talking 5 teams you need to be on in Week 13. Seattle Seahawks, minus 11.5 against the Minnesota Vikings. This is a revenge spot. Sam Darnold legacy game. Ooh, Minnesota gave him away to Seattle. Oh, and here we go. Seattle Seahawks are a home team, tough travel spot for Minnesota, who's not starting J.J. McCarthy. Honestly, can't even say it's much of a downgrade at this point, but I just don't think Minnesota's got the juice this year. The quarterback situation has been definitely underperforming outside of a couple random spots here or there. Seattle's clicking on all cylinders. Their defense is absolutely ripping. Their offense behind JSN has been an absolute daddy wagon. It's a big number here, but with the Minnesota just question marks surrounding their quarterback play, can't really rely on them to go out into Seattle and their top defense and really score a ton of points. On the other side, the Minnesota defense really hasn't played up to par what we saw last year. So I think the Seahawks are going to be able to really get some points on the Minnesota defense. I think Darnold's going to be in line for a monster legacy game against the team that let him go for the quarterback that's not even starting in this one. Give me Seattle minus 11.5. Next up, we're going with the Buffalo Bills minus 3.5 at the Pittsburgh Steelers. Big bounce back for Buffalo, who got dismantled by the Houston defense. This is a big spot here for Buffalo to kind of get right, get back into the groove. Not sure yet if it's going to be Aaron Rodgers or Mason Rudolph for Pittsburgh, but it doesn't really affect my handicap at all. I think the Buffalo Bills, Josh Allen, are going to be chomping at the bit, get ready to get back to business, get back in the win column here. I think they're going to be able to win by a decent margin. Not really impressed by Pittsburgh all year. It's not really a team that I felt super strong about. I think the Bills are going to be able to go into Pittsburgh and get this done. LA Chargers, another team like Buffalo. They've had some time to reflect on what happened last time. They got absolutely bounced, humiliated, dominated by the Jacksonville Jaguars. And they've had 2 weeks to think about it. Coming off the bye, they've had 2 weeks to prepare. I think this is all they thought about is getting right, getting that bad taste out of their mouths. Fresh off the bye, probably took a Groupon at Cabo. I think the Chargers are going to be ready to get after it here against the Raiders. 9.5 is a big number, but the Raiders are in number 1 overall pick contention, how bad they are. I think the Chargers are coming out guns blazing, going to put up a 30 bean at least. Covering 10 points against this team should definitely be feasible. I'm going with the LAC Bolts to get back to business. If you enjoy these videos, make sure you hit that like and subscribe button, because right now RotoWire is going to give you 15% off of any product on RotoWire.com. This includes our fantasy football rankings updated weekly, our prop picker tool, Behemoth for DFS betting and fantasy, all the props, all the players, all the books, all the prices, one spot, and access to our experts for those tough start and sit decisions on Sunday morning. Use code YouTube15 at checkout. LA Rams traveling at west to east, 10.5 points at the Carolina Panthers, coming home on a short week. Listen, it's a big travel spot, but no team is better prepared for this kind of travel than a Sean McVay team. He's had his team prepared in a lot of these spots in the past 8 years, just the way the Rams have been playing. They seem like they are head and shoulders right now better than anybody else in the NFL for the 2025 season. Matthew Stafford's at an MVP level. Puka, Tay, Kyron, defense playing good. McVay has been awesome as well. They're just so consistent every week. They're coming out there and they're just dropping it on opposing defenses, and their defense looks good. I get it's a big number. Carolina's better at home, blah, blah, blah. I like the Rams here. I'm going with LAR to keep rolling here in a big win cross country. Last but not least, save the best for last, the Royal Mint. The New Orleans Saints, yet again, second time in a month, are plus 5.5 on the road. This time they're at Miami. New Orleans isn't a great team, but they're competitive. They play hard. I'm not overly impressed by the talent they have. Most people aren't. But I don't think the Miami Dolphins should be damn near 6-point favorites against anybody. Now we're in a Royal Mint spot where it looks like New Orleans is going to have a shot to go on the road and at least hang with the Miami Dolphins. Give me the New Orleans Saints. Their ability to move the ball through Chris Olave. Defense hold up just enough against this Miami team to keep this one close.